Here we go.
Hi.
Hi. Here we go. Hi. Hello and happy Thirsty Thursday. I am Molly.
And I'm Cawley. Cheers.
Cheers. I did have a bit of this earlier. I was working on my taxes, and if that doesn't drive you to drink, I don't know what does.
Oh, we're doing the same thing over here. But
and just my expenses. I don't do my own taxes, Amy.
Yes.
But this
we
wine,
so appreciate people who appreciate accounting.
Yeah, who like it. I did. I took accounting with Kristen Briscoe back in college, and I really was excited. And I went to House of Cheaters. Remember House of Cheaters in Austin? I studied, and I wanted to do well. I got a C plus. So it's just not, my brain doesn't. It's just.
It was called House of Cheaters?
Tutors.
Tutors. I do remember House of Tutors. It's funny though that I heard cheaters.
Yes, it is funny. I went to get help studying at the House of Cheaters.
Well, rude. I mean, if anything is gonna, if a tutoring place in a college town is gonna be called anything, it should be called House of Cheaters.
But the thing is, I tried. It's just not my wheelhouse. So I did crack into this Etnico, and I'm trying to remember how John McDaniel said it. Like, he might have said Etnico. It's not the way I said it, but I'd have to go back and I don't know. Whatever.
I think
Etnico.
We always do like Etnico. Like I think we try every different way, and it is what it is.
But whatever it is, it's amazing from Chile.
So yes, Pinot Noir, Etnico, and
it's from the same vineyard that is Demeter certified, like the first one in South America. And
that's
Cawley
right.
is going to talk to us about how partly it was aged.
Oh, we are answering the question, what is a foudre? In case you didn't know how to pronounce it. We have spoken about this one other time, and I successfully pronounced it correctly. So Molly threw it to me to pronounce it correctly again. And they are actually wooden vessels, larger than your typical wine barrel.
Right.
And some hold more than 1,000 liters of wine. And yes, and some are over 100 years old.
And they're mainly from the French Rhone region, which I thought was interesting. And so, okay, 1,000 liters. So if you drank 1,000 liters of this wine, besides probably having alcohol poisoning, you would have consumed like 1,200 grams of sugar if you drank the full 1,000 liters.
Sure.
Because there's only 2.19 grams of residual sugar per liter. Just, you know, I can't add and stuff.
It's better than me in your head.
So anyway, yeah.
So I had this wine about a week ago, and we opened it and started drinking it, and I was kind of like, meh. And then I was tasting it side by side with our Fieldhouse Pinot Noir. I'm like, oh, I like Fieldhouse so much better. But then after about an hour and it had been opened, then I tasted all of these delicious things. What are you tasting? Black cherry, right?
Like the herbs, and it's just smooth.
Oh yeah.
You know,
it's still light bodied.
Oh no, it's light for sure. I mean, I don't know if you can really see.
Yeah, I can see the stem. Like we said, you can't tell.
Yeah, I can. I'm just trying to show our viewing audience.
I know you can't tell in our fabulous screen, but you can see the stem through it. And
like black cherry, pomegranate. God, the pomegranate really comes through.
Yeah, it's super earthy, which is what I like in Pinot Noir. Some people don't, but I like them because I like a lot of, well, that's why I like Willamette Valley Pinots, which is where I got my Pinot glass.
I know. I don't know why I didn't get one of those. I don't know why you didn't kick me. Yeah, Cawley likes dirt.
But this one's earthy too. I like it.
No, it is. It's earthy, but it's light, so it's not, but it's not so light that some people who are like, oh, I don't like Pinot Noirs because they're so light.
Right. Because it's got so much flavor.
I do live in Brooklyn. Things are happening out there, people.
They are.
But it's not too light.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not like a Pinot, like I have a client, Stacy, who her husband likes Pinots, and I've hand-picked some that I know are going to be a little bit heavier, but not heavy, but so that they both like them. Because she's more of a cab girl.
Okay. So fuller bodied Pinots?
Right. So this would be one that I would I will be putting in her next club that I do for her, because it's a great price point. The alcohol, what is it? 13.5. It's not super high in alcohol. And it's really good. And it's going back to what Cawley was saying when she was tasting it with the Fieldhouse side by side. And I say this a lot. I gave a bottle of wine as a gift the other day. And I told the woman, Marielle, I said, you have to let it breathe. She's like, well, how long? She's like, normally I just I'm ready to put it in glass.
Yeah.
I'm like, at least if you can open it up, put it in a decanter or aerate it, 15 minutes is the, baseline. If you could do 30, 45, or get a really nice decanter, not expensive, but one that will really help get the oxygen and, help the wine open, makes a huge, huge difference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, I was sort of so on this before I let it breathe. But I was happy to be tasting something from Chile. Yeah, since we can't travel, we'll just taste our international wines. What's the first place? What's the first place you want to go when we can travel again?
I miss my two favorite cities. So I have a lot of favorite cities. I have a lot of favorite wines, but I really love Paris and London. Those are great cities. I think they're easy cities, and I know people that haven't had the pleasure and what's the word I'm looking for, Cawley?
Opportunity.
Blessed with the amount of traveling that we've done. Yes, I love Prague. I love Rome. There's things about Milan that I like. I mean, we've been blessed. We've seen a large number of cities and countries. I've been to some of the wineries in Cape Town, Stellenbosch, that was in our book. I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I miss Paris and I miss London. They're just,
Probably because you know them so well, since you go to those cities a lot.
I do. I'm comfortable there. I feel like I can go out by myself. I mean, I also love Germany. I love Frankfurt. I don't even think we're flying there right now. I mean, only cargo. But, I like a lot of different places for a lot of different reasons. But Paris and London are the ones that come, right away.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
I don't know. Like you, it's a hard question to answer. But I think if we were to work a trip together or something, it would probably be Paris. Just a place to go to have a really good meal, really good wine, good conversation.
Go sit in the Luxembourg Gardens if it's a nice day and share a bottle of Scout and Cellar, which I've done many a times with Michelle and Vanessa and my family. The Luxembourg Gardens are amazing. I think back, it must be nice in the Medici period when I can't remember her name, but she was like, oh, I miss my country or whatever, or miss home, Spain. Oh, let me build you the Luxembourg Gardens. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they're beautiful, you know, but it's just so, you know, it's just like such a different, the history. I think I love that. And I get that from my father and my mom too. I love the history of all of that.
Mhm.
There's so much history in London. There's so much history in Paris. There's so much history in Berlin.
Mhm.
You know, so yeah, I do miss my job. I miss that job. I miss
That part of your job.
correct. Like traveling with you or Vanessa, Michelle.
Mhm.
That's what I miss. I definitely have trepidations about, you know, going back in the current climate.
Right.
So
better.
until then, we will
So
be
until
here.
then, we're doing Thirsty Thursdays and sipping
And
wine,
look for
tasting
us
wine, enjoying wine.
more, yeah, more live throughout the week until we can, you know, get together and do some stuff. We're going to be coming at you live randomly.
That's right. So let us know where you would like to travel whenever we are allowed out of our country.
Correct?
Let us know what you're sipping tonight.
Correct? Yes.
And if you want to try this exquisite
Yes.
Chilean Pinot,
let us know.
cheers.
Cheers, lady.
Good night.